Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Suikoden 5. In the last couple of episodes, we explored the defense choice in regards to what to do with our castle. In that defense choice, we lost Roy, and we lost being able to have the 108 Stars of Destiny. In this episode, we are going to turn back time and essentially go the way that we should, in the way that Lucretia recommends, which is to abandon the castle. Then we must prepare to flee under cover of night. We'll be back sooner or later, but let's still take all the food and supplies that we can. Pay particular attention to documents, leather goods, and grain stores. Take all of them with us. This place is completely empty. I want the castle turned upside down just in case. There still might be spies lurking. Oh, but if you find anyone, don't kill them just yet. We won't let them off easily. Bring them directly to me. I want their deaths to be slow and painful. Yes, sir. Search for any food you can find, and don't go stealing anything for yourself. Hands off! Yes, General Guisu. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking what a hard time I've put your Armist soldiers through. We've annihilated the rebel army thanks to you. You have my sincerest gratitude, honestly. Aren't you being a bit hasty? Gazelle requested our help in crushing the rebel army, but we haven't done that. They escaped. Our work isn't done yet. We appreciate the gratitude, but we can't go home just yet. Well, glad to hear you'll be sticking around a while. Believe me, I'll stay until the final bloodbath. So these are Sindar ruins, eh? Nice castle. I like it. Why don't we make it our new base? Sounds good to me. But Lord Godwin's survey team will be arriving shortly. I hope you don't mind, but certain formalities must be taken care of. They can do whatever they want. I mean, we're just leeching off you guys, right? I'm only joking, of course. So what now? The rebel army has surely fled to Raftfleet by now. Now, no need to panic. General Luger is after them. We have them on the run. The death blow will come, eventually. I feel like some big shot regal. Come, my servants, kiss the royal foot of your grand ruler. Normally I'd tell you to stop acting so damn foolish, but today we actually want you to stick out like a sore thumb. Heh, leave it to me. I'll stick out just like the prince. Bow before me, peons, or it's off with your heads. Perfect. The enemy is convinced that we all fled to Raftfleet. This gives us some freedom to maneuver undetected, at least for a while. Let's start by doing something about the dragon cavalry. Absolutely. We can't win the war without the dragon cavalry on our side. We must investigate why the commander refuses to give the order to ride. Have a nice trip, guys! Oh, you're not going, Miyakis? I was kinda hoping that... Believe me, I want to go with you guys, but my gut tells me the problem is in Gordius. That makes two of us. The Dragon Horse Lair and our training grounds are located in Gordius. Godwin most likely did something there that has paralyzed the dragon cavalry, and something tells me it's bad. Women are forbidden in Gordius, so Mikis can't come along, unfortunately. I'll wait here. Say hi to the dragon horses for me. So, yeah, it's going to be a sausage party, unfortunately. Alright, a couple of things I want to note. For one, I cut out the scenes with Giselle and Zahak, and also the scene between Sialeeds and Limslia, since we've seen it before. And I'll be doing that with repeat scenes through the rest of this scenario. I think the only other repeat scenario that we're going to see is the scene with the Marine Corps army leaving Estrais and Shula and Alenia having an argument and all that stuff. So that one I'll cut out, and any duplicate scenes I'll cut out, but the rest obviously I'm going to keep in. Also, if you try to put a woman in your party, you can. You can take them straight to the gates of Gordius, and it will be a failure. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Now, of course, in order to make this work, we've got to have ourselves a good, strong man party. So let's go ahead and get one ready, shall we? Of course, that man party is going to include... there you are, Richard, obviously. Then, let's see. This might be a chance to give a couple of other folks some time in the sun that we hadn't seen in a while. Belkut will be nice. Then, okay, so that leaves us 5 warriors, so I'm going to need a male mage or 2. So the best choice in that is probably going to be Levi, honestly. Let's see if there's any other guys that kind of jump out at me that I want to take with me. Let's see. Rook and Rahal have to come with us, and it's probably a good idea to have them in the battle party. Oh, goodness. Let me see. Yeah, let me take Levi with me. Okay. Is there anybody I want to replace? Sure. Well, I mean, kinda, but let's keep... Whoa, hang on. No, we're not done. No, we still got an entourage to fill out. Fortunately, most of your entourage folks are guys, so that's not really going to be too much of a problem. I mean, you'll have your usual folks. Murad and Egbert. Let's see. Egbert. And let's see. Now might actually not be a bad time to bring Raven with me. And the reason I want to bring Raven with me, and I can't bring Roy, so I can't train him, unfortunately. But the reason I want to bring Raven with me is because I want to go ahead and start training him up, because he's going to be part of my money party. Because as I mentioned, he has Thief, just like Roy does. So the more that that's leveled up and such, the better off you are, ultimately. Alright, so you might have noticed that all of our supplies come with us, and all of our stores come with us, and all that good stuff. You duck in the inn, and Marina is running things now, so yay. You've got your shops here. Anything that you want to do as far as shops are concerned, you can. Let's see. Is Chuck somewhere around here? I want to see if I can find him. Yeah, there's Chuck. There you go. So if you need to get some stuff, obviously this is the best way to go about doing it. I'm going to go ahead and grab some armor for the guys because I want to outfit them accordingly. So the Fire Dragon armor that I have would actually be better for Ruger Rahal. That's kind of sad, actually. Let's see. Yeah, you need it the more of the two. Now, of course, with the Fire Dragon armor, obviously it drops their water affiliation, but that's not the worst thing in the world, ultimately. Alright, let's see. Dragon Horse armor is... yeah, okay. Anything good? That'd be a little bit better for them. Go ahead and give this to Rug. Okay, and then on the boots category... yeah, nothing. Okay. Let's see. We got the Dragon Horse choker, which we could give one of them just for... you know, theming. Then, let's see. Not particularly any of them that I'm a big fan of, to be quite honest. I could give the water amulet to one of them to bring their water... let's see, that would elevate his water to A, so I could do that. Then, I think that should pretty much about do it. Okay, physical defense plus 8. Yeah, I want to give that to Raven. Because his defense is garbage. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a moment. I should have done this off camera, my bad. But I'm going to take a moment and go get weapons sharpened and all that. And I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright, so I've done my spending and all that. And, well, I just about bankrupted myself. But to some degree it was worth it, especially for Rug and Rahal. They came with very little in the way of equipment, and now their stats are, in terms of defense, they're pretty much equal. Actually, they're a little bit ahead of the Prince, really. So they're one of our more defensive groups, particularly at this point. Now, as far as formation and such, I need to change the formation. So first off, let's keep that different here. Actually, sorcery would be really good right about now, just because, well, we've got Levi as our spellcaster, so, okay, no, you're going up front, Richard. Let's see, Belcoot, you go over here. Then, Prince, you and Levi swap out, and we should be good. There we go. Alright, now Raven, as I mentioned, I've got him in the entourage right now. I may sneak him into the party, at least for a little bit, maybe as we're making our way to the area. I don't know. I do want to get him some levels, but I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about doing it. But with that, let's hop in our mine cart and mine away. Alright, well, here we are. We have reached Gordius, and you might notice Sarnik's castle there in the northwest. Yeah, it's a little ways down from Sarnik's, pretty close by, but you still have to travel a little ways further to get it. I did decide to go ahead and sneak Raven into my party, and by a few levels, apparently I meant 13. The irony of that, the battle in which he got the most levels was the battle that we just had against 5 Doremi elves. He got more levels in that fight, just to put it into context, than he did against the mini-boss of the area. Don't ask me, I don't know either. Anyway, with a fully man-sized party, we can make our way into Gordius, and they will let us in. This is Gordius, Prince. This is eerie. It's far too quiet. Yeah, normally there's trainees shouting, dragon horses roaring. If anything, it's usually way too noisy. Something is amiss, and we're going to figure out what. Well, sure, I guess, but before we do that, let's get some stuff. We go in here, and we got ourselves Old Book 13. Definitely nice. And we see these guys standing around here, but no music, nothing going on. This, by the way, is not a game glitch. It actually is supposed to happen this way. Let's see. Okay, let's actually go south.
Yoron, we have to check it out for ourselves.
Nick, we can't. It's too dangerous. Can't we just forget about it? See? Even Axe agrees with me.
But we won't know unless we try, right?
Nick, Yoron. Huh? Sir Rug? Sir Rahal? What are you two up to? And what's Axe doing with you guys? What do you think? Just look. So, Godwin infests Gordius as well. I'd like a word with you. Sure. Your Highness, they'll spot us if we stay out here. Let's use one of those tents over there. Wait, did you say Your Highness? We'll get into that later. Let's go. So now we got to kick people out of the party, unfortunately, which means, given the way things are going to shake out, at least for now, I want, let's see, Egbert out. I want Babbage out. And, sorry Raven, I know I told you I was going to get you some levels, and I did get you a few, but I'm going to have to boot you out too. Or, let's try that again. Nick, you swap out for Yoron. And Raven, you swap out for Nick. There we go. Alright, so we have to journey back up here, and we finally do get the actual music for Gordius going now. And this actually, I think, is where I'm going to leave things for today. So next time on Suikoden 5, we are going to meet with Nick, Yorn, and Axe, and essentially do what George Prime did in the previous Defend route, which is take out the Godwins infesting Gordius and essentially saving the day for the Dragon Cavalry. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.